So, good day. By the way, my name is Ismael and my partner is Saruang. So, I was assigned to discuss the methodology of our research paper entitled Motivation and Attitudes of Non-Maranao Speakers Among the Maranao Teenagers in Iligan City in Learning Their Heritage Language. So, let's move on to the table of content of this paper. So in 2.1, you will find the research design. In 2.2, the research instruments. And the 2.3 is the corpus of the study. And the 2.4 is the data gathering procedure. And the 2.5 is the data analysis. So let's go to the research design part. So in research design part, the researcher will conduct a qualitative research and a quantitative research in Iligan City. So the researcher will have at least 5 respondents, which are all Maranao teenagers that grew up in Iligan City and was not able to acquire and now learning their heritage language, which is the Maranao language. So for the qualitative research part, the researcher will provide interview questions regarding to the different motivations and techniques that they are using in learning their heritage language, which is the Maranao. And also, what are the behavioral and linguistics factors that affect their attitudes in learning their heritage language, like what I mentioned earlier, which is the Maranao. So, for quantitative approach will be used if the interview is not convenient to the respondents. So, it was adopted by evaluating the frequency and percentage distribution of the response of the said respondents. So, the data to be analyzed will be from the answers or the response from the respondents, and the aforementioned research approach are chosen to be able to achieve the objectives given in the research problem. So basically, this study will use data and content analysis as a research techniques for the subjective, systematic, qualitative, and quantitative description of the text data. So let's go to the research instrument part. So the researcher will have respondents for gathering data and results. So for qualitative, the researcher will provide interview questions to the respondents, and then will be used video or audio recorders such as laptop, camera, voice record, and other cell phone for recording, or any gadgets that is available. So for the quantitative research, the researcher will provide a survey questionnaires to the respondents. So let's go to the third part of the methodology, which is the corpus of the study. So this study used qualitative and quantitative research approach to gather data from the non-Maranao speakers, specifically from Maranao teenagers who grew up in Iligan City. So the researchers narrowed the study in the motivation and attitudes of the said respondents in learning their heritage language, which is the teenagers who grew up in Iligan City. So this choice of data was made because of the following reasons. First is it is assumed that these respondents are exposed to their heritage language and to its intertwined culture. And also, it seems that the respondents acquired the dominant language used in Iligan City, which is the Bisaya. So let's go to the fourth part of the methodology, which is the data gathering procedure. So the researcher will look for at least 5 respondents in Iligan City who are Maranao teenagers where they are not able to acquire their heritage language, which is the Maranao, due to the exposure to the dominant language in their area, which is in the Iligan. So these respondents may choose between an actual interview or a survey. So the respondents from the interview will be video or audio recorded. So the researcher will transcribe the respondents to have accurate analysis and results of the research. So the respondents in the survey will be analyzed and tallied to count the frequency of the appearance of the specific variables in this study. So from the number of respondents and number of the response of the respondents and the teams. So in the last part of the methodology, which is the data analysis, the qualitative research, the respondents or response or the answers from the respondents will be video or audio recorded, where it will be analyzed by the researchers by observing the differences and the similarities of their answers. Then will conclude according to the common denominator of the said answers and to their difference of opinion. While in quantitative research, it will be the same with the qualitative research, where it will be analyzed by the researchers by observing the differences and the similarities of their answers. Then will conclude according to the common denominator of the said answers and to their difference of opinion. So for the frequencies, will use the method of tally and will sum up to show the total number of respondents that have the same answers or opinion about the certain question. And while in percentage, will use the formula total number of the responding with the same answers in question number blah blah, divided to the total number of respondents equal to the percentage equal of the answers divided by 100. So divided by 100. And so that's all. Thank you.